Alright, we're in round 1 against something. And what about this hand? Well, no white source, which is a bit of an issue, but we do have a turn 2 Ash Zealot. This is worth keeping. We have, let's see, 10 sources of white in the deck. That's typically a good sign for us, I would think. But we shall find out. Could be mono black, could be control. Alright, now it looks more like mono black, and it is. So we get to do the Searing Blood, which is wonderful. One of my favorite plays on a pack rat. So we get to punish the life total. And next turn, theoretically, get in with an Ash Zealot. Alright, connections, not a huge deal yet. But if you get some gray merchants on, it could be a big deal. So we're going to Ash Zealot here and get in for 2. And then, of course, pass. Still not quite getting our white source, which will ultimately be a problem, but if we can draw it, we're looking good. Alright, he's got the demon, so white source would be good here. No thank you. Alright, we could get in for 4, which isn't a bad idea. Yeah, I think it's about that time. So, basically we have to hope he doesn't have a Gray Merchant, because we don't have our Skull Crack. So here's what we do. We do this. We're going to use it to activate itself. And then we use this to activate this one. We're going to swing, sack in that, get in for 4, and pass. Okay. No sacks. Alright. It's a bit of an issue. May have to be using the... Oh. Alright. Well, we're going to lightning strike down this guy. And then we'll activate and we'll get in for 4 again. Basically, we have to hope he doesn't hit a Gray Merchant. Okay, no plays, no white source. Well, go ahead and play the Phoenix. Alright, so we're going to sack the Ash Zealot. Could have sacked the Mutavault. Then we wouldn't have been able to shock. Alright. Well, we're going to sack our Ash Zealot. We're going to play our Phoenix. We're going to swing with our Phoenix. And we're going to sack it on his turn. And we get to shock as well. Oh, he had removal as well. Wow. It's going to make it a bit more difficult. I guess theoretically we can let him attack. Okay. We're going to let him attack. Hope he doesn't get his Gray Merchant. We're accepting that we're going to lose to Gray Merchant. Oh, well, we can just shock the Mutavault then. That's fine. I forgot about the Mutavault, but we do get to shock it, so it's not the end of the world yet. Alright. Close to death here. Yeah. Guess we activate and swing. And then we have to activate and sack on his turn. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Just couldn't quite hit the white source, but that's alright. So, looks like we lose it. God, we were really just a white source away from winning at that point. Pretty amazing. Um, but that does happen. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see here. So, definitely have to hit a white source. That's number one. We didn't see any white sources out of him, did we? No, we saw Underworld Connections, which did perform well against us. Still like the Chain to the Rocks, very clearly. Is there something I like in this match additionally? Renounce, I don't think hits anything. He's straight up mono black. Keening Apparition would hit the Underworld. That doesn't seem good, nor does the First Blades. I think we just try it again. Hope we can hit a white source. Alright, we'll play first. And here's our white sources. Okay, we're going to try this for sure. So we go Temple into something. Temple, Phoenix. Yeah, we'll leave that on top. No Thoughtseize, no Duress. That's a good sign. Just in case he's got the Pack Rat, we're going to open with the Mountain. No Pack Rat, so instead we're going to go for the Phoenix. Alright. Alright, so we play this tapped, we pass. Oh wait, what am I doing? I wanted a War Helix there. That's okay. So I'm going to Skullcrack him instead. Yep, we've got the Chain to the Rocks for that, so that's not a big deal. But we are going to Skullcrack, despite him running Gray Merchants. I want the Chandra's Phoenix back now. My mistake. That was definitely my mistake. Alright, so we get to Temple, see what's on top. We'll leave that on top. We get to Chained a Mountain. Get rid of the big threat. And we get to Phoenix. And get in for 2. Alright, multiple demons. Bit of an issue. Oh. Okay, so we swing and we are going to have to War Leader's Helix the demon. Or just swing in is fine too. If he doesn't block, I'll figure something out. We've got the Helix, so... Okay, so he is taking it. I presume he's going to Gray Merchant, in which case I'm going to have to... I believe War Leader's Helix the Gray Merchant while it's on the stack. That way he's only going to... Okay, so he has the whip. So now I kind of wish that... That's alright. We're actually okay. So we're just going to sack the Phoenix. So he doesn't gain the life. And we get to Searing Blood as Mutavault, which is beautiful as well. Searing Blood that. Deal the damage. Bring back Chandra's Phoenix. And if I get a land, I can kill the Desecration Demon. Then he can only bring it back once. This one's debatable. I think well, if he has... See, the problem is if he has removal, I think I'm going to save the Lightning Strike. Because I do want to kill Demon. Unfortunately, that doesn't kill Demon. Alright, so... guess we're going to do this and swing in. Hope he doesn't have removal. Alright, gotta Lightning Strike him, because we need to get back our Phoenix. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know why he didn't just do that on me. Huh. It's a little bit strange. So, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, I think we gotta Helix the Night Veil Spectre. He's got no cards left in hand, which is a good sign. I think we're gonna Helix the Night Veil Spectre. He's gonna be able to whip back the demon, but I guess I could have sacked the Phoenix, but the problem is I wasn't going to be able to bring it back. I think this is the turn we just want to make sure that we hit the Spectre. And we're going to be okay, I think, but we'll see. Alright, so Helix the thing. The demon's taken care of. It's at least gone for good. And if I manage to win this, it would be nice to bring in the Keening Spectres, or Apparitions, excuse me. I will be doing that. Okay. A little bit late on the Skullcrack, but that's okay. We get to Skullcrack him when he uses the Spectre. Could also just let him hit me for 2, save the Skullcrack. Does that seem worth it? Kind of want the Skullcrack in emergency situations a little bit more. Not sure if that's wrong, though. I can prevent 2 here. Let's just Skullcrack it. So we'll take our 2. He gets to steal something, and it's a mountain, which isn't a big deal. So that'll be gone, and... oh, just another one. Alright. So we'll get in, drop a mountain, and go. And he's scrying. No plays, so we're going to helix him. That was a good draw. So we'll get in for 2 here. So we can sack, helix, and replay it, which I think we are actually going to do. So we're going to sack our Phoenix. Post-combat, we're just going to helix him. He doesn't have any creatures in yard, so this seems like a good opportunity. Helix, return, play. Alright, that's a trade I'm willing to make. So we left the Thoughtseizes in. That's kind of a polarized issue I haven't talked too much about. Alright, looks like we get the win here. That's cool. Alright, so now I want to bring in Keening Apparitions now that I know Whip, because Whip is a big deal. So what are we going to take out? You know, I think he took out his pack rats. I don't know if that's a fact, but just because we have so much removal, I feel like pack rat is not very good in this match. So presumably he took that out. I definitely need the Chain to the Rocks for the Spectres and the Demons. I want these Apparitions. I'm telling you, these are good. These could come up huge in this match. It doesn't look like he's rocking any Blood Barons, or Obsidots. I actually like Phoenix less in this match, even though it can keep coming back. Just because he's got the Night Veil Spectres. I think what we're going to cut is just a couple creatures. So we're going to cut one Phoenix and we're going to cut an Ash Zealot. I guess we could theoretically, because these just are so good in the late game, maybe we just want to cut a couple Ash Zealots for these Apparitions. So it's going to hurt our speed a little bit, but it is going to give us some resilience to that whip, which is a big deal. Okay, let's try this out and see how we do. Yeah, we'll keep this. No Thoughtseize, that's good. It's Temple of Triumph here. Searing Blood, we'll leave that on top. Guess I could have taken out one Searing Blood. We'll leave it on top, just in case. I don't want to get randomly blown out to a pack rat. Alright, so we're going to Ash Zealot here. Alright, Fricus Cure. There's our Searing Blood target. Alright, so drop this guy and we'll do a Phoenix. And get in. Alright. He's got some pretty good removal going for him. So if he demons here, unfortunately, we're going to jet during our upkeep and hunt for one of our Chain to the Rocks. So we want to hit him, leaving up our white source. There it is. So we're going to bottom this mountain, top the chained, return the dude, draw mountain, chained, hit the dude, and pass. So if he drops Whip this turn, we're still okay. Nightveil Spectre, still okay as well. I think I'm willing to trade a Mutavault and a Searing Blood for some damage on the board, and to let our Phoenix get in for follow-up turns. I think that makes sense. Can also do an Apparition, which is at least going to get some removal out of him. So I think we activate Mutavault. No, I guess we just attack with Phoenix, don't we? Alright, so we're going to play the Phoenix. Attack with Phoenix. Doesn't block, so we're going to, I believe, drop the Keening Apparition. That turns off the... I want to beat her right now, so I'm going to play the Apparition. It's at least going to make him do some removal. Or if he drops Whip, I'm happy to do a trade there. So he's getting in. And he got a Skullcrack, which is a good one to hit, admittedly. He is, in fact, running Gray Merchants. Okay. So took quite a big swing there. We can Helix Searing Blood. That's not bad. We're just going to Helix the Gray Merchant. Play the Foundry. Get in for 6. He can crack back for 4. Have to shock ourselves. I think this is an important turn to do this, though. So I think we're going to play the Foundry. We're going to pay our life. We're going to Helix Gray Merchant. 3, 4. Activate Mutavault and swing for 6. Oh, Boros Charm, that would have been a good one. Alright, looks like he's ready to whip here pretty soon, so I may leave back the Chandra's Phoenix. Yeah, that's not quite the draw I wanted. Alright, so we activate the Mutavault, get in for 2. Guess we sack the Mutavault. I kind of need the Chandra's Phoenix right now to block and then Searing Blood it. So I guess we're going to lose the Mutavault. Not ideal. Pretty much telegraphing a Searing Blood here. There's really no other reason to leave the Phoenix back. Alright, Nightveil Spectre number 2. No attacks. Alright. Ah, that's too bad. Okay. Unfortunately, the last 2 land draws are gonna really, I think, be the determining factors of this game. So those really, I think, needed to be burn spells. Because now I believe we're going to be facing down a whip. Yeah. Unfortunately, it would appear that he is drawing better than us. It would appear so. I'm not 100% sure, but he's actually had plays, whereas I have not. Yeah. Mutavault really doesn't do anything either. Yeah. So unfortunately he hits that, which is very good for him here. So that's too bad. And the whip, of course, yep. So I think there was just really nothing we could do here. We just weren't drawing good enough. I needed to draw better. Yeah, it's a little bit late. I should have swung with Mutavault. I don't know why I skipped my combat step. So you can bring back Gray Merchant, hit us for a bunch. Tons of life loss, and yeah, who's got a Mutavault so we don't die. And I believe that's going to be game, so his draws were, I believe, better than ours. You can mark that up to an excuse by me, but it certainly felt like this game he drew a little bit better than we did. Yeah. Just too many lands. But still like this deck. I think it was a close match. Wish we could have performed better, especially since we're not going to be getting any loot. But that's alright. It was fun. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next event.